Let's get ready. If you're at home, you may want to find a special place to sit, or maybe you have a special light you could look at. If you're at school, your teacher may have a special candle for you to look at.
Hi everyone, my name is Wendy and Sam's meant to be here too.
I am not coming today.
Why, Sam?
I am so cross and angry.
Sam, why don't you come here and we can talk about it?
No, I'm so angry I might go and punch a dandelion or squash some grapes or rip up a tissue.
Oh dear, poor Sam. Well, Hannah's going to tell us the next part of the Easter story, and I think what she's going to say might help with Sam and how he's feeling.
Hi, my name is Hannah and I am a youth worker, and today I am really happy to be joining you for your collective worship. Today I'm going to tell you a story about Jesus in the temple. A temple is a large Jewish building. It would have been very big and very grand, and it was somewhere where people went to worship God. In the temple, there were different sections. There was a section for priests, a section for Jewish men, a section for Jewish women, and a section for people who were not Jewish. One day, Jesus went to the temple and he found that in the section for those that were not Jewish to worship in, there were people with stools. They were buying and selling things like animals, cattle, sheep, and doves, and there were others sitting at tables and exchanging money. When Jesus saw that these people were buying and selling in the temple, he was cross. It made him angry. The people buying and selling in the temple were in a place of God, where people were trying to worship. They wanted to worship in that space, but these people were there instead, and that made Jesus fairly angry because he didn't think that was fair. Jesus went into the temple and threw out all the people buying and selling. He kicked over the tables and pushed things, spilling everything everywhere. It must have made a lot of mess. Jesus then said this: "My house, the temple, is a house of prayer, but you have made it into a hangout for thieves." Once these other people had left because Jesus kicked them out, others were able to come into the temple. People who were blind and couldn't see, people who were lame and couldn't walk came in, and Jesus healed them, and they were able to worship in the temple. Jesus was angry because people were selling and buying in the temple, a place created for worshipping God. What things might make you angry? Can you think of something that makes you angry or has made you angry? Sometimes things do make us angry, and that's okay, because even Jesus got angry. Sometimes we get angry because something isn't fair, because somebody hurts you. And I think Jesus felt like this. He felt like it was unfair that these sellers were stopping other people from worshipping God. Things do make us angry, but this doesn't mean that we should be unkind to others and always act on our anger. Sometimes we can use our anger for good. We can have a think about what might not be fair and what is making us angry, and think of a positive way that we could do something about it, or talk to somebody else and say, this is making me angry because it isn't fair. Have a think about what things make you angry and why. But remember, it's not always a good idea to act on those things. Sometimes talking to others about things that make you angry is the best thing to do. maybe talking to your parents or a teacher or a friend. I hope that was a helpful story for helping you think a little bit about anger and when we get angry. And the end of that story was really cool, wasn't it? How Jesus was able to heal those people that were blind and that were lame when they were able to come into the temple.
I wonder if Jesus understands how I feel when I am sad or angry or happy.
We often see things around us that seem unfair or make us feel cross. I'm going to say a prayer, and at the end I'm going to say Amen. You can join in too if you would like. Jesus, sometimes I get cross and angry, and I make bad choices. Please help me to stay calm when I feel cross. But when I see things that are unfair, help me, Jesus, to speak up and help out. Amen.